Good morning. So it's attorney Savanya here with the SL the Barrows Law Firm, and today we are talking about the statute of frauds. So let's get it going. We are going to get into a little bit of the statute of frauds. Okay, so let me bring up the information here. And this is not going to be a very long meeting, but I do want to share something with you all that is very important about the statute of frauds. And here we're going to be talking about circumstances upon when certain things should be in writing. And when you have a contract issue, for example, you always want to determine, if you are the plaintiff, do I have a claim for a contract and is there a violation of statute of frauds? Or for you, the defendant, do I have a valid defense based on the statute of frauds? All right, so some of the things that the statute of frauds definitely governs are certain deals that should be in writing. And so you see a lot of people making contracts, oral agreements for products that have values of over $500. Maybe someone has agreed to provide a particular service for someone, but maybe that service can't be completed in 1 year. Maybe someone has also said, well, you know what? If you provide them a line of credit, I'll go ahead and sign off as their guarantor for that credit. And people also love to buy real estate. So now these are not the only issues that statute of frauds may govern. However, the guidelines for the statute of frauds basically says we want to make sure that there is some heightened scrutiny here, that if you are going to do certain things, we have to absolutely make sure that it is in writing so that it can be enforceable by law. And if it is not governed by a writing, then you may not have a cause of action. And as a defendant, you will have an impeccable defense based on the statute of frauds, okay? So every state has their own particular statute of frauds provision. You want to search by your particular state and see what their statute says in regards to having a valid claim or having a valid defense based on this particular law. Now, the Uniform Commercial Code also has a statute of frauds provision because the UCC, and that's what we call Uniform Commercial Code, it governs the sale of goods. So whenever you contract with anyone for the purchase or sale of goods, the UCC will govern. However, if you have a deal that involves the sale or purchase of goods of over $500, this can also include maybe a security agreement with a bank for a line of credit where goods are being bought where the value is over $500. The UCC is going to govern you for the statute of frauds, and those agreements have to be in writing. So are you trying to sue someone or are you getting sued? It's something that you want to think about. Do I have a claim for a breach of contract? And what if I'm being sued for breach of contract for damages over $500? We've already stated this. We want to know, is the agreement valid based on the statute of frauds? If it's not, you may not have a cause of action. And if it's not, as a defendant, you may have definitely a valid defense. So I hope that helps you out, and just think about it. Next time you want to file for a breach of contract or you're being sued on any form of agreement, you want to look at the statute of frauds and see if this is something that the statute would govern. And if it does, you need to do your own evaluation to determine what is the potential outcome of this case if you are to bring this case as a plaintiff. Do you have a potential of recovery here, or is this something where you may be able to actually settle this matter and get a good outcome either way? If you are the defendant, you want to see if this is something that the statute of frauds governs to determine if this particular issue is actually valid under the law and is something that can be sustainable against you. So you want to do your own evaluation. I always suggest that you go and speak with counsel because every case is different, and you want to evaluate the case based on your own particular circumstances and needs. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe or like my video. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you will get notifications of any new videos that are uploaded for your view. I am a business attorney. I represent professional athletes. And I also represent individuals in litigation, state and federal, in Illinois and Wisconsin. So if you have any issues, make sure that you reach out to me. You can always call me at 708-234-7298 or go visit my website at www.slzavaros.com. And I look forward to hearing from you.